What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play West of Loathing with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is West of Loathing. We're back at it with this creepy doll. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Dogan. Hi, Dogan. You're nice. Want to come play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray, the game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize the talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Okay. Mary Stern's diary. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. Read it. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and... oh, the dairy. The AI and dairy are crossed out, and IA written above them. That's cute. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Keep reading. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Keep reading. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cried so much I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta. If I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. That's the last entry. So this girl was sacrificing her siblings. I guess one of the neighbors must have happened by and buried the bodies. Thank goodness for that. I'd have thought you'd be inured by that sort of thing. More than your average Jane, I guess, but I'm not a mortician. Mostly I deal in keeping folks alive. True. All right. Pile of loose boards, build a crate, open it up. Depressed rancher candy. It's a precursor to Jolly Ranchers, I suppose. Full canteen and a bar of soap. Safe cracking. 3 stock certificates. Beautiful. Grab some food off the shelf. Instant grits and sarsaparilla. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Whisper peanut butter. Creepy. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet, destroy the goblet. Leave it alone for now. I guess take it? A chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. You got an item, goblet of blood. Ugh. This is the goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret basement room. It's probably safe and fine and good. All right, back in here. Hello, doll. Talk to it. Grace's eyes begin to glow. My tea, we can finish our tea party now. Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah. Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house's ruined chimney. She turns toward you. See you soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northeast. That's probably fine. Unfortunately, we already shot this ghost, which I regret deeply. We'll figure that out. We'll probably do another playthrough of this game. I feel like we've missed out on a lot of content that we should definitely go back to experience. I think we're also going to have a lot of samey stuff, but we'll see. Maybe there's a new game plus that kind of changes things up a little. Who knows? Looks like the cows did a number on this place. Better check those bones over there, make sure they ain't about to jump up at us. Already done. I love when Taffy's floating like that. The northeast would be like Button Willow's store, maybe? So we'll see. You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. Pick the lock. You pop the lock open, find a ton of meat inside, and since the serial numbers aren't sequential, the bank probably won't be able to trace it if you keep it to yourself. Awesome. 320 meat. Nice. I'm gonna open up this bottle of kombucha and take a drink. It's fizzing a bit. Oh! Okay. Must have gotten a little shaken up because I had this and a cup of water in my hand, and then I used the hand with the bottle to open up my... to turn the handle to my bedroom door. So it probably got a little shaken at that point. That was odd. That noise. All right. This is a store. I wonder if they're selling any stuffed animals. They are actually not selling any stuffed animals. All right. And there's nothing else over here. Let's go. I guess let's go back to the Stearns Ranch. I'm just expecting to find something between them. And we will wander. Not that direction. I guess it doesn't really matter. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with its potentially violent happenstance. Die for cover and fight them, surrender, trick them out of some gear. Yeah, let's hornswoggle them. Ooh, good thing I caught up to you guys. The sheriff's looking for 3 fellas dressed up like bandits pushing a barrel. If he sees you like that, the plan's bust. Hell and tarnation, what should we do? Well, I reckon he's looking for 3 fellas dressed like bandits, right? Not 2 fellas dressed like bandits and 1 fella in his underwear. Hey, there's some good thinking. Thanks, partner. The 3 bandits draw a lot, and the loser hands you his gear. A bandit pistol, a black hat, and black denim pants. Nice. Wander. Just a couple of these. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. We're gonna fight it. E-O-N-E. Easy fights, because we're like in the, bottom right corner. Alright, this is some really good kombucha. It's cranberry spiced apple kombucha from Trader Joe's. Exarn got it for me when she was out getting groceries, because she's the best. One more wander. We're actually, tonight, going to bottle our first batch of kombucha and start letting it carbonate. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Oh, thrust one upon it. We got to be getting close to 1,000 XP. We still need the stuffed animal, so maybe we won't spend it right yet, just in case we have some other skill we want to increase. But, it's a thought. Nice job. Alright. Yeah, let's check that out. We have 773, so never mind. I'm not going to spend it, and my thinking is, if we haven't found the stuffed animal yet, there's no reason to have 5 hornswoggling. So first, we'll just keep it. That way, if we get to like 2,000 and there's a different skill we want, we could do that. Or if there's a different skill we want, but we still haven't found the stuff to, if we urgently need a different skill. We could just keep like going to the northeast. I don't have any needles left. You spy a burnt out ranch house on the horizon, pull up Taffy to investigate. There's nothing much of interest on the ground, but you find a locked door leading down into a presumably still intact root cellar. Guess we gotta leave it be. That sucks. Need to buy some needles. Professor's got nothing for us. We'll just keep going north. I bet there's something here. And it's where the doll is. Unless you went to the northwest and I am misremembering or misread it. Well, this is unusual. In this wooded area out in the middle of nowhere, a goblin has constructed a little lean-to with a rough wooden counter. It looks like something a kid would sell lemonade out of, except instead of lemonade, they've got a display of shiny bits of jewelry. Hello, many hello to you, good human. How are you to having interest in a fine example of goblin jewelry craft? Yeah, let's talk to it. You look over the display of jewelry, which in unusual goblin fashion is cobbled together out of bits of scavenged materials. Oh, usual goblin fashion. I thought that sounded weird, because that seemed like goblin stuff. They're shiny materials, though, and charming in an outsider art kind of way. Did you yourself these to making? Oh no, mine skill is to selling only. These I am buying from goblin artisans and savings to passing along to you, a customer. Examine the merchandise. On closer inspection, most of the jewelry on offer is rubbish, but you do spot a few rings that are rather nice looking. The goblin notices your interest. Rings are 100 meat for buying. Tough looking ring, sparkly ring, elegant ring, buy no rings and leave. Oh well. We finished this place, so let's leave. I only came here on my way to trying to find the doll. Are we doing a quest for her? Hello again. Welcome back. How can I help you? I'd like to buy some needles, please. The haphazard stack of pews here in the corner. And then these are the cots, because... Right. Okay. Because it's a medical place. Guess we could, keep going this way. Humming cave. Did we do anything? We already arranged these rocks, didn't we? There's so much stuff here, it's hard to keep track of. Here means in this game, overall. That scared me. Okay. This looks dangerous. The monolith is dark. Looks like there was a huge cave in at some point. Can we pick it? We have a pickaxe. Weird. There's like nothing I can interact with here. Except this, which just takes me back to the humming cave. I bet there's more later. Like we have to do some more stuff before we're able to interact with anything in there. Like the one place where we had to put on the helmet. So something just occurred to me. Nope, wrong button. Still can't interact with that. It seems really suspicious. Maybe we put it there though. This monolith is dark. Dang it. All right, well, let's travel. Head back this way. Ooh, you smell it before you see it, a skeleton trudging toward you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. Must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable, so it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Fight it. Gross. A skeleton. Pretty good. Nice. We're just traveling for the encounters. This way, you see a sign labeled this way to the Lazy A Dude Ranch. Lazy A Dude Ranch. You discovered a new map location, Lazy A Dude Ranch. Go check it out now. Dude. Clearly not what we were looking for, but something nonetheless. Needle. Don't mind if I do. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. An old burnt crate. Guess it came with the property. Kick it open. Ranch punch, a lock, and a bar of soap. We're getting a lot of locks. There's a person. Hey, like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. I'll buy one. Herbal remedy, and then we're gonna leave. Can I go into your hut? I can't go into your hut. Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved out of this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this, a friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats that army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, as kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Like this one, you mean? Nice, man. Barter's like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Strange hat sack. Yeah, groovy. What do we get from the strange hat sack? 4 muscle. For some reason. This hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. Which is, of course, this kombucha is actually delicious. A reference to the song Karma Chameleon by... I'm drawing a blank here. Boy George. And the Culture Club. Huge pile of unused fertilizer. I was thinking we had an endless supply of manure here, but sure. Howdy, I'm Dogan. I'm Louise Lathrop. That sounds familiar. Why the long face, Louise? Ah, geez. Basically, because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat, or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school, and I fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I do happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh, geez. I can't go like this, though. I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off of you? Sure, no problem. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You give her a bar of soap and directions to the Baker Boys Bakery, and she sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. You gain 40 XP. Sure feels nice to help out. Still can't go in here. Garden. We can't pick any of this? Like, even if we... But some of it we can, but we can't because we don't have foraging. Frisco Poppy? You don't say. Alright. Still no stuffed animal. Oh hey, again, looking for herbal remedies? I'm not. Maybe we need those for something later. Hopefully we remember that they're here. Let's go. I'm going down to Gustafson Gulch. You find a safe on the side of the trail. Ironic, you think to yourself, that it's in such an unsafe location. You hop down from Taffy to find that the safe is locked, in addition to being closed, which you could tell it was from horseback. Crack the safe. Thankfully, it's not a locked box either. Those are both things. Good haul. Free meat. What is this place? This has nothing interesting in Goblin. This building didn't have anything interesting in it. Oh yeah? Go inside. So very complicated numbers. Okay. Okay. I was hoping maybe we could figure something out about the brewing of the potions and the bribing of the goblin that we apparently just can't fight. There's no sound coming from inside. Check it out. Look at a random drawer, look at a more random drawer, look at even I'm sure I did all this already. Oop. 3. Still nothing. Keep looking. 3. Keep looking. 2. Keep looking. 1. Eureka! You found an item goblin pistol. That's definitely the last one. Keep looking. I mean it. There's nothing left in here. Okay, I think it's actually telling the truth. What is the goblin pistol? Just a weapon? Goblin manufacture usually involves randomly welding things together until they do approximately what you want, and this pistol is no exception. 1 to 15 damage is a pretty big range. What am I mad about? Cleared this useless building. This is why we come back. Shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. Made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Check out the desk. Oops. That was the wrong button. Check it out. Investigate the desk. You notice one that says important secrets. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Nice. Probably got that already. Ooh, see, that's a reason that we come back to locations, because needles are in such short supply that we often didn't get a chance to unlock very many things. You enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from the leavings in various dirty cups and sinks. You stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. You see a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working the shift. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. I'm sure that's a joke I just don't get. Goblin chicory, nice. Oh yeah? What's this? Treasure cave, this door to remaining locked at all times. Did we do this? No! No! How evil. Alright. Keep going. Maybe the doll went to the Dave Yard. I'm gonna check out Buttonwillow's store again. She was not selling needles, was she? No, unfortunately, it was not. All right. The Dave Yard. That's just straight north from the Stearns Ranch, so maybe the doll ended up here. Who knows? Not me, and that's why we're looking. We can keep fighting stuff in that mausoleum, I guess. Still need human ash for that. Still don't have human ash. Alright, I don't see a doll. Let's go to the silversmith's house. Looking around for anything fun to do. You come across a corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's a corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he's a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. We could check for useful gear, or take his stuff and also his bones, because we're ruthless. Thick chaps, and 3 skeleton bones. Are there non-skeleton bones? Make 2 bullets. Make 3 bullets. We can make needles? Goodbye. That was amazing. Let's actually go inside. Oh, perfect. Okay. The shelf looks pretty picked over. Search, instant grits, and plum pudding. This bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. 10 Moxie? You bet. He was crooked. The Silvermith was selling cheap fakes. Oh wait, oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop, might come in handy. Wait, I missed an entire paragraph. How did that even happen? My eyes kind of burn right now. I think my allergies are really acting up. Gotta start taking allergy medication. Tucked behind one of these books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. Okay, you write down the location of the shop, might come in handy. The Silver Plater, let's hit the road. I see it. Right by the bed there. There's a note on the safe reading, I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. It looks like a tricky one. Crack the safe. 5 silver nuggets. That's beautiful. Got a bed, a twin bed. The silversmith must have been a bachelor or a half-width guy with a half-width spouse. True. A spittoon, at least. A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. I'm gonna throw up, aren't I? Investigate it. Actually, the last one wasn't that bad. The most recent one we did, we've already found the final spittoon. I guess we just missed a whole bunch on the way. What, really? I mean, if it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is that maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me? Are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. Look, I'm pretty sure there's a treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up. I'm investigating. Okay, fine. Have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Revolting brooch. Maybe I will, so there. I'm wondering... There's probably one spittoon per item slot. So we know that hat-wise, we've got the sloppy top hat. Probably? Or spittoon hat. There we go. This is a spittoon hat, which is to say it is a spittoon that you've turned upside down and placed on top of your head. Yeah, not the sloppy top hat. We got the spittoon hat. Chest full of medals, or the revolting brooch. Befouled pistol is actually... We're using that. Yeah. Perfect. Blexcalibur. A replica of a King Arthur sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way this would have been allowed... This would have allowed the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit. We've got the filthy porcelain cow, the nasty ring, the spit-soaked pants, and we're still missing the boots, which we'll find eventually, and once we do, we'll put the whole outfit on and see what happens. Your partner. I was actually trying to investigate the desk, see if there's anything on it. Can't say I hold with breaking in and looting to fill his place. Now, look at the dust all over everything. This guy checked out ages ago. Well, if you say so. Yep. I'm glad we came back here. How many needles do I have? 17. It's more than we've had, like, the rest of the game combined. And you know what? Actually, let's not make more. Because we have 17. Gustafson Gulch, where we needed some needles. Oh, wow. You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and the slide rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing the standard black bandit hat. Otherwise, you might not have been able to tell. All right, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Ha! Oh wait, that was me still talking. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Ha! I'd like to see you try. Because I've invented an anti-punching ring, and that would help me test it. Fighter, hand over the meat, counter out of some meat. Obviously that one. An anti-punching ring, you say? That's pretty good. You know what you need to go with it? An anti-kicking ring, or an anti-kicking rock. You just picked that rock up off the ground. You surprised me and I dropped it. Look, see these little flecks of quartz? That's the crystal relay that holds the anti-kick magic. I bought it from a goblin sage for 25 meat. Since you're a member of the scientific community, I'll be happy to sell it to you for only 30. Okay. You've got a deal. 10 XP and 30 meat. Great. And once we get to Gustav's and Gulch. That is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll finally unlock these treasure chests.